And looking at our groups here, we have Diao in first with the clean sweep. Wumbo in second place, finishing with a 2-1 finish.
Yeah.
14 round wins and 10 round losses. And then Dmillion and Firestorm rounding out the group. Firestorm slightly ahead of Dmillion at the current moment, but I believe whoever wins this set will be taking third.
Yeah. But Diao and Wumbo definitely moving on to the top 16 there.
All right.
Still be interesting to see how this match goes regardless, because both of these players are still very capable. Didn't really get much of a chance to show their skill set.
Yeah. I think we should be
we are
getting
waiting
into this match pretty soon. Just waiting on FS here, and then we'll be in there. It's pretty scary to know that not only have these sets that I commentated last week, I commentated most of Group G, I believe, the group with Kazu, Dendrick Fan, Caboozled Pie, and AdTag here on Friday or whenever it was. And Kazu got a clean sweep there. And then now we see Diao doing a very similar thing. And we saw Dormy doing it on the PK stream the other day.
Yeah.
And that's insane. What's up with that? And we have our last set of the day, I believe.
Yep.
Group D rounding out the last of these matches. Dmillion and Firestorm, both players representing the USA.
Yep. Oh, looks like both players are ready to go, and we're just gonna jump right into this last match here on the Team TSD stream. This, however, is not the end of Square One, as we'll be continuing group matches over on the Puzzle Kingdom stream.
That's right. And getting into the match here, Firestorm misdropping that L piece, gonna cost him some early tempo,
Yeah.
Looking a little rattled from their previous sets, but I think they just need a bit of time to loosen up, and then we'll be seeing some peak Firestorm gameplay in no time flat.
Both players looking really clean. Firestorm starting the zone very quickly.
Firestorm taking initiative with their zone going up to 18, and it's up to Dmillion to respond here. Gonna find a 19 themselves with 52 attack, but Firestorm's out of zone attack gonna be able to cancel that off.
Yeah, the zone damage was really very minimal there. Both players canceling each other out very, very well. Firestorm has a bit of garbage on their board, but it is still early on. It's still phase 2, so the garbage isn't going to be completely messy. In fact, Firestorm's going to start zone now.
I think that's a very smart move.
Yeah, using that clean garbage to their advantage. Definitely beneficial.
A great 19 zone from Firestorm, and Dmillion is forced to tank so much, and that zone did take them into phase 3. So I don't know if it was
a lot of cheat.
Firestorm.
What?
Yeah.
Immediate send into the vineyard. Oh goodness.
Firestorm there playing with a 210 zone APM, which is pretty freaking good. I'm not gonna lie. He's going a little cray in the member. Oh, and a great garbage placement for Firestorm there. Dmillion here in a bit of a yuck situation, forced to try to weasel their way out. Not having to use the zone there, which is definitely a plus in their category.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like we got some quick down stacks from Firestorm there, getting a 50 attack, 18 line. Ooh, just one eyepiece away from that perfect clear.
Dmillion, no
Dmillion getting the same amount of attack with one last line in the zone. Both players about even in terms of matchup.
And we see Dmillion forced to tank a lot of this garbage. Not quite phased through yet. Almost there. I think after this small spike from Dmillion. No! As I say that.
Oh, that's a few of them. Oh, that's a bad miss drop right there.
Into another one too, which is not.
Manages to skim it pretty nicely though. Still, definitely, it's not looking too bad for Dmillion. Has to accept a little bit of garbage. That's not too bad. Oh, another eye miss drop. That's unfortunate.
Definitely. That quarter.
Definitely looking a bit precarious now.
Dmillion out. Just forced to tank so much garbage.
Oh, that's not going to be enough.
Round. And going into this next round here, Dmillion now the one
misdropping a little bit.
Gonna find a TSE out of it.
Yeah. Could go into another one right here, which he does. Definitely a good recovery from that. But Firestorm has a lot of early pressure being brought on. Having a clean stack starting off.
And now Firestorm popping the zone, but with a misdrop to start things off makes things a little bit more difficult for them. Ooh, and Firestorm with a great count to 4 there. Gonna maximize and boost up their damage in the zone just a tad. 53 attack. Definitely.
In the end, that's not going to be a lot of damage. Because Dmillion did quite a bit in his.
But Dmillion forced a quarter zone here after that misdrop. Gonna not like receive lines, but putting them on the back foot in terms of zone tempo. Never where you want.
Ooh, Dmillion with the ice spin right there. It's looking very nice. Getting him an extra Tetris.
Fair couple eye spins tonight. Really interesting.
Yeah.
I love me a good eye spin.
I love seeing you love to see them, even though a lot of people just absolutely despise them. Seeing them being pulled off though is very
difficult to understand the nuance of, especially in a game like TEC where you don't have like the 180s to fix up your great chains.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of garbage being sent towards Dmillion. Looks like.
And just gonna get one bland.
Accepts it at the worst time with the biggest spike. That's very unfortunate.
And Firestorm up 3-0 now.
Starting off with PC, both players starting off with PCO, both getting about the same time. Ooh, Dmillion with another perfect clear.
Yeah, but it all comes in as clean now. Firestorm.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Firestorm
very clean garbage. That's kind of one of the big reasons that a lot of people don't do perfect clear. But that's still a lot of early damage done by Dmillion there. Still really aggressive start. Gotta commend him for that.
Firestorm here with a
good T-spins.
Clipping that J piece yet again. Really rough. But getting a crispy 37 lines in Dmillion's board state, not doing them any favors here.
Yeah. Dmillion does have the zone ready. It looks like he's trying to wait for a good opportune time. It seems like right now is that time, with quite a bit of garbage coming his way. Got a bit of a 3 wide on that right side.
Oh, some really interesting decision making.
Ooh, doing his best to clear as many lines there. Getting 34 attack. That's definitely going to cancel out whatever Firestorm's been sending. He's lots of T-spin setups right here for Dmillion. Getting that.
No, Firestorm.
Ooh.
Firestorm definitely got to step into the IRS lab.
Yeah, definitely could.
Digging for it.
If I think if Firestorm learned IRS, he could definitely devastate the competition by quite a good amount.
They'd be
Caboozled
definitely
with a
like
raid.
powered up.
The H raid
Thank you.
incoming.
Caboozled.
Thank you, Caboozled. But you're just in
You're
the middle of
joining
our last match.
Yeah, joining us right at the end here of Group D, Firestorm versus Dmillion, fighting for third place finish here in Group D. Right now, Firestorm is up 4-0 over Dmillion.
Yep.
Which, yep. I mean, both players definitely playing like a little bit antsy, I feel. A little bit misdroppy, a little bit like, a little bit nerves,
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a tense match here. Dmillion with some really good efficiency though.
Yeah, gonna hold off their zone though, just a tad.
Looks like they're gonna wait until now to use it. Waiting for that next T-spin double.
Get there. Really nice 3-wide floater there on Dmillion's part. They have a lot of zone to.
They have plenty of time They have plenty of time to make this a really neat zone. 50 attacks. Still gonna have to take some garbage in, but regardless, not looking too bad for Dmillion. Even with that garbage deficit, can definitely use that garbage to his advantage.
Firestorm doing a great job here, keeping their stack relatively clean, finding some really good APM, and that's just Firestorm things. Finding a great fractal into the
fractal
zone.
Right there. In an Imperial cross. Okay.
An imp cross that opens the well is definitely something you don't see super often. Takes a lot of awareness to get there.
Love to see it. We are in phase 3 with this garbage. The garbage is extremely messy, which is gonna be a bit of a problem. But Dmillion downstacks very well in the zone, canceling out that garbage. Fantastic work.
And we have a clean board on Firestorm side, finding that
setting up that T-spin double right there. That's gonna be enough to top out Dmillion actually. Looks like Dmillion had a lot of garbage on his board.
Look at Firestorm, 109 drops per minute, 103 attack per minute. That is a very, very efficient round coming out.
Indeed.
5-0.
Ooh. Looks like Dmillion tried to open up with a PCO, but just could not find the solution there. That's a huge gamble when it comes to perfect clear opener.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of players, when they don't have the PC, they will have like really good fail safes for it, but it always feels a little bad when you do PCO, but you don't find it, and you're just like, why did I do this opener when I could have done this other opener? That
you could have done another opener that's a lot more reliable. But I suppose that's a day in the life of someone who uses PCO and just like to gamble.
Definitely. We see
Firestorm with a pretty neat zone there. 43 attack. Dmillion though,
19 lines.
47. Gonna send a huge spike if Firestorm can't counter. Firestorm manages to reduce the size of that spike by quite a bit. Not gonna get a lot of lines from that zone though. That's definitely gonna put Dmillion in the advantage, I think.
Firestorm with a great recovery out of that situation there. Really, really great stuff. Finding their way out just enough. Looking really, really good here. Oh, Firestorm with a some great T-spin setups. Look at this.
Yeah.
And
Firestorm's doing fantastic. Yeah, Looks like Dmillion's biding his time, and top zone a little before Firestorm sends the zone attack. Dmillion's a bit slow at the top with a misdrop of a T. That's very unfortunate. That's gonna cost him this game.
And Firestorm
We are down to game 7, match point for Firestorm. It's gonna be it could be another complete sweep against Dmillion, which would be very unfortunate. I don't think that's how DPC works.
Hey, I mean, Dmillion almost got there, you know. All he needed
I don't think that's how you set up DPC. a bit of an entertaining play, going for style points here, it seems. Gotta respect the hustle, though.
Now we see Firestorm with that STSD, really good stuff.
Ooh, a bit of a misdrop on
trying to
misdrop on his board.
Misdrop.
Managed to open up his well
up.
quite nicely, going into the zone and trying to get some garbage in, trying to get that damage. Oof. Another misdrop right there. Unfortunate.
This board is not looking super
33
nice
attack.
for Dmillion here.
Yeah, Firestorm's gonna send in something huge here. 49 attack, that's a huge spike. Oh,
And
does
that's
not
gonna
have
do
the
it.
pieces to try and counteract that garbage. Unfortunate final round, but
Yeah, it's a rough
Firestorm's
way
going to
go
take
out,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Seems that we've had quite a few matches here where the last game was just not a good way to end it.
Yeah, for sure.
But
for
regardless, well played from everyone tonight here.
Yeah, we had every match in Group D being played out.
Yeah.